Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful, relaxing weekend. Saturday and Sunday were a little bit rainy and cloudy off and on. Perfect days to practice and do and study English and do some homework. So on Friday, I posted some lessons about irregular verbs. So those were kind of, the video was a little boring, I know, but sadly there really is no easy, interesting way to talk about and learn about irregular verbs. We need to learn very quickly every time you have a new verb, a new action word. One of the first things you should learn is to see if it is regular or irregular in the past. Because if it is irregular, it could have a different word or a different form, or sometimes the same form, or a very strange form in the past and for past participle. Now, many of you are used to simple past, but many might be confused about this third form of every verb. Why is there a third form? You have the infinitive. Let's use eat. To eat, that is the infinitive, it's called. It's the simple present. I eat fish. That means it's something I do on a regular routine basis. I eat fish. If I want to talk about eating fish in the past, I can use the simple past and say I ate fish on Sunday. And what that means is that on Sunday, I had some fish, I cooked it, maybe it was sushi, and I didn't need to cook it. But on Sunday, I ate fish. I started eating my fish on Sunday, and I finished eating fish on Sunday. So when we use the simple past, we are using it to talk about something that started and is finished in the past. I ate fish yesterday. I drank coffee yesterday. That means that at some point, maybe 10, I had some coffee. I started drinking coffee yesterday at 10. I finished drinking coffee at 10:30. Simple past. We need the past participle. Now, if we think of the word eat, eat is the present simple and the infinitive. Ate is the simple past. I ate fish. We have this third part or third way that we use the verb. For eat, that past participle is eaten. E-A-T-E-N. Eaten. Why do we need a third form? Why not just eat, ate? Why do we need eaten? Well, today's video that you will watch introduces or reviews or talks about why we need that third form of the verb. Why we need to go further than eat and ate and come up with this word eaten. Because we need that to form the perfect tenses. And the first perfect tense we learn and study is present perfect. And what the present perfect is a tense we use when we are talking about something that started or happened in the past and is still true now. Okay? So for example, and you will see in the video, I think the video gives you 4 different times or 4 different uses of present perfect. But the main one is this idea of something that started in the past and is still true today. Let's take a look at this example. I have lived in Nanaimo for 10 years. That particular sentence is in present perfect. I have lived. And for live, being a regular verb, the past participle is ed. But let's use eat. I have eaten fish every day this month. And I use present perfect for that one because September is not over. September started on the 1st of September, September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Today is September 28th, so September is not finished. So that time period still is happening now. So we use the present perfect. I have eaten fish every day in September because September is not finished. I have lived in Nanaimo for 26 years, or I have lived in Nanaimo since 2001. And I started, and if we think why, present perfect, I started living in Nanaimo way back in 2001, and I am still living in Nanaimo now. If I said, I lived in Nanaimo for 10 years, by using the present simple, what I'm actually saying is I started living here in 2001, and maybe in 2010 I moved to Vancouver, because as soon as you use simple past, whatever you talk about is finished in the past. I lived in Alberta for a long time. I don't live in Alberta now. I live in BC. So the video that you will watch will be about present perfect. Watch the video. For some of you, it might be a review. For others, it might be new. Then there is a quiz. Try the quiz. To be marked present today, you need to do the quiz about the video. You need to make at least one comment, okay, and answer one question that I pose. And I'm going to give you a question right away that you can answer. And you need to like one post. So if I see that you have done the quiz, you have made one comment, you have liked one thing, you are present today. And that's very important because to do an assessment test, you have to come to 80% of classes. So most people are doing okay with that. So the last post today will be about health and more information about making doctor's appointment. So I'm going to leave you with a question as you start today's lesson. And this is my question to you. What is the best way? What do you think is the most important thing that you can do to stay healthy and to have good health? So in the comments section, what is it? What is the most important thing to keep good health? Is it exercise? Is it going to the doctor once a month? What do you think is the most important thing to help you stay healthy? So tomorrow we will meet, for those who can, on Zoom at 9:30, and we will talk about 3 things. 1, we will talk about present perfect and try some exercises using present perfect. 2nd, I'm going to ask you about your weekend, 1 minute. And I'm going to ask you for an answer to this question: what can you do for good health? And number 3, last week you had to do, for those people who came to Zoom, you needed to make a dialogue about talking to a receptionist. Do you remember? You had to write, oh, my name is maybe Shugang, or maybe Cindy, and the receptionist is going to say, oh, how can I help you? And then you're going to say, I have a cough, my stomach hurts, I feel like I'm nauseous, I need to see the doctor, and write a dialogue. Bring your short dialogue, because I will place you in groups to share your dialogues, and then we will talk about making medical appointments. So I look forward on seeing you tomorrow. Take care, and bye for now.